Cinematography for Actors. I'm here with League of Filmmakers using a full Blackmagic workflow in the Blackmagic design booth. And I've been forgetting to thank Sigma for supplying lenses to us today. So thank you so much, Sigma. And also thank you to Hollyland. Here we go. Thank you to Hollyland for our mics. Now let's get into it. I'm sitting here with Ty from Arkast. And I just met Ty today. And I've never heard of Arkast before, but it sounds pretty cool. So I invited him back to come talk with me. Hi, Ty.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you been doing?
Awesome.
I said, how are you been doing?
How am I been doing?
Let's just talk about
I am be doing. Yeah.
I am be doing.
I've been doing good. Yeah.
I am be doing. Okay, so we're here. You're here because you have a festival and you have a show. I asked you that, but I forgot your answer.
Yeah, sort of several things. And so I am the executive director of a nonprofit organization for podcasters.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, so far, I think we are still the only one. Inevitably, somebody else will come behind us, but we operate like a chamber of commerce for podcasters. Basically, a membership gets, coaching and access to meetups and all these different things. But also we have the annual podcast festival called Arkast. It spans across different venues and cities inside of Arkansas so far, but we'll expand outwards. But basically, it's a celebration of podcasting in the flyover states.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with those, the ones you see when you look down on the airplane. Yeah.
The ones a lot of the time you can't even see because you're so high in the air.
But as an actor, because if you want an acting career, right, back in the day, you had to go to New York or you had to go to LA in order to get that established, right? Because that's where the industries were.
Yeah, right.
With podcasting, it's anywhere. You can be absolutely anywhere, even though the industries are they're usually coastal, right?
Yeah.
Even though we have events like this where we're in Washington, D.C., everybody's sort of gathered here today and it's awesome and it's very cool. But in a few days, everybody's going to scatter back to their other corner of the U.S.
Back to their own flyover state.
All these states that are in the center that have been sort of forgotten about, like there is a different culture. There are a lot of really great creators. We're creating a lot of very creative minds that are creating great art. So we want to celebrate them. We want to make sure that they have opportunities, just like anybody that lives on either side of the coast has that. And we're giving grant opportunities to podcasters to get their podcasts off the ground.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that have a great cause. You know what I mean? And so
explain. I want to talk a little more about the collaborative. Let's talk about how it's you said Chamber of Commerce, which of course flew right over my head because I'm like, I've heard that word, but I know it's been connected to government, so I don't pay attention.
It's been connected to government.
So I'm really exposing myself here, and we really don't know how I got through high school. So who knows? But please explain to me what a Chamber of Commerce is and how it operates and how it works and how specifically you are acting as.
So what's a relative organization for actors?
A relative organization.
If you guys want to, is there some sort of membership-based program or organization that you can? I know there's SAG and there's.
Oh, you're talking about the big guys.
Okay, so they're the big ones.
Yeah, there's the Screen Actors Guild. There's Actors Equity.
Okay.
Things like that. There's Cinematography for Actors, which is a community.
So we're not quite on the SAG level or AFTRA and all that stuff, but we are, so it's very similar. So if I can relate it in that type of terms, it's like joining a SAG, but that doesn't deal with lawmaking and all that stuff. Maybe eventually we'll get there and help with that. Because I would love to get a tax credit.
You could probably partner with Screen Actors Guild.
Right.
They do that.
We often partner with the different film organizations around those part of the states. So there's lots of different film festivals and organizations, nonprofits that are doing film. Obviously, podcasting and film sort of have a Venn diagram in the middle. They meet. Yeah. A lot of crossover. So you know that.
So a podcast joins your membership.
Yes.
Is there a membership fee that you maintain?
Yeah, it's $100 a year, and it's a tax deductible because we are a nonprofit. So
So you get that tax receipt after you join.
That's a business expense.
Yeah. That's great.
And you gave to a charitable donation.
You gave a charitable. Yeah. So that's your membership fee is a charitable donation.
It is.
That is deductible.
Because it helps us. What we do with those funds is that we're able to give these free workshops to people in communities that don't really have access to the technology or have the funds to be able to pay a podcasting coach or one of these, media creating companies to help them get their show off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you join. You're a member. And then are there events that are scheduled and you go to these events and you find that through the website?
Sure, absolutely. So
Okay.
ArkansasPodcasters.org.
Okay.
You can go there. You can find all of our events. And so Arkast this year, so that's the name of our festival. This is our third year,
Okay.
and it sort of spans against, all the way from September 14th all the way to November 16th in different cities, different venues. Each one of them is so different. It's hard to explain to people,
Okay.
but like the first one's a kickoff day that's sort of like this, where we have venues and the vendors and the speakers and all that.
It's
We
just
have-
one day.
That's one day.
One day
In Little Rock.
in that space
In
in
Little
Little
Rock.
Rock. Okay.
Then we take over a live performance theater,
Okay.
and we do a live Halloween show where we built out an entire live on sets. It looks like a camping spot, like a haunted camping spot. There is a campfire coming up. There are chairs, there are tents, there's lanterns, there's woods, there's creepy, gangly creatures that are walking around in the background. Costumes encouraged. We've got all these guests that are coming in that are like independent horror film directors and ghost tours and ghost hunters. Anyway, so I'm into that one. If you can't tell, that's what I'm looking
that's
for.
one. Did you say that's 3 days?
That one's one day.
One day.
So one night.
So far, we have Arkast has 1 day only event.
Yeah. So there's this September 14th for the one in Little Rock. There's October 16th for the one at the Ron Robinson Theater in Little Rock. We're doing a Latinos and podcasting event.
Okay.
I don't speak Spanish well enough to go on stage or to talk to people, but I'm happy to have
Mi
put this
español
together
es muy bueno.
and bring in the proper people who know what they're doing and know it's this. That's on the 19th of October. And then November 14th or 16th, we got 3 days where we're going to be in Fayetteville, which is the headquarters. If you didn't know, in Arkansas, it's the headquarters of Walmart, Tyson, and JB Hunt.
Oh.
They're all right there. And
So you're gonna have a lot of lasagna.
oh
Is
my
what
gosh,
you're saying.
lasagna.
Yeah, Tyson
Interesting.
Foods, Tyson Foods.
That's what
sells lasagna.
Okay.
I grew up on that stuff. When you say Tyson, it's a
I think
frozen
chicken,
lasagna.
but like lasagna is interesting.
Was it frozen chicken?
I mean, I think they do frozen. I don't know.
That's Tyson Foods. It's frozen foods.
Can we
right?
in Arkansas and you get chicken? It's probably from Tyson, some way or form or fashion.
All right.
Yeah.
I had a friend growing up named Tyson.
Okay, this is a nice
Yeah.
tangent. I like them going.
He didn't make frozen food.
Okay, where's he now? Okay.
You know what? I do not know, and I wonder about him all the time.
Okay.
Where are you, Tyson?
Yeah, Tyson, if you're out there,
I just
call the number. Call the number on the screen right now.
Yeah, he was dear to me. Anyway, so that's 3 days.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then what is the setup around that? Are there like hotels nearby? Like we're at a very well organized event
Yeah,
today,
so-
where it's like you're at a hotel and it's part of the thing, and they know about it all.
So this year we're partnered with the Fayetteville Public Library.
Mhm.
It's huge, a very giant library. It's got several different stories, and so there's a creators section on the bottom, and they have the green room and studio. There's 2 different podcasting studios and stuff. Anyways, we're taking over sort of a ballroom area, kind of like this is. And we got speakers coming in. A lot of the speakers are actually here for this event,
Mhm.
and some of the sponsors are here for
Cool.
this event. Riverside and Dystopia, Sounds Profitable, and Xavier, some of the speakers that are here.
Nice.
So yeah, it's really what I came here to learn, of course, so I can give
Mhm.
back to the people that are our members, but also to connect with people like yourself, and to connect with the people that are going to be there with us in November as well. Yeah.
This is so exciting. I'm so excited. I had no idea about any of this.
So we cap it all off the very last day, the very last night, is going to end with a podcast pitch contest, where if the top 3 winners, they're going to get a certain prize from Dystopia, which is free podcast hosting with their company. But the main winner is going to get lifetime hosting with them. And I don't know if you know, but their platform does pretty much everything. From selling merch to hosting your podcast to all this stuff.
Yeah, I met them today. They were
Good,
telling
good,
me
yeah.
all about it.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They do merch.
Yes.
You can drop ship your merch with
Yeah.
them. That's pretty cool.
We'll be filming the whole thing with Black Magic cameras. So there's the
There we
tie-in.
go, with
Yeah,
our
yeah.
Black Magic workflow.
Which we always use. Yeah. Yeah.
We love
I'll probably
Black
using the
Magic
same Stream
workflow.
Deck that you have here.
Nice.
Yes.
Here, we'll show you guys what we're
Yeah,
using.
for sure.
This
That
the
thing
new
is
feature
awesome.
we have.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
What I really like about that is I don't have to have a separate video capture card to stream live.
Yeah.
I plug in directly HDMI from my 4K Pocket Cinema, what I use, directly to my streamer, directly to USB-C to my computer.
Amazing.
What's that? Yeah.
That's how you know.
Ringing
We
endorsements
are-
for
we are
There you go.
fans here.
Yeah.
Okay, I am so excited about this. Thank you so much for coming here and
No
telling me
problem. Thank you.
everything. Tell this camera right here how we find you, how we find the festival,
Yeah.
how we get there.
You can pretty much find any of the information that you want to know about us, me, anything. You can contact us. It's at ArkansasPodcasters.org. And we're not exclusively to Arkansas. It's just in the name, okay?
That's
That's where
just
we
the
were
name.
founded. That's where we're at, but we serve U.S. across the U.S. So
You get that because cinematography for actors is more than just cinematography for actors. I know you do. There we go.
there you go.
Okay, and is that the way?
ArkansasPodcasters.org.
Is there an Instagram?
Oh yes, there's Instagram. There is I think Instagram, Facebook, Threads has been really popping off here lately.
For you?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. We don't do X, so I don't know. I don't know. We're not on that. So
Listen, nobody's doing that.
okay, here's an aside.
Well, thank you so much. So cool to meet you, Ty.
No, thank you.
And congratulations on your vest.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad I ran into you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, everyone.